Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you doing that. Gemini, thanks for all the way you've been loving on this channel. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for being in the comments. Thanks for your thumbs up. And let's go at it. We're just going to go at it with tarot this week, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what's coming up for you, Gemini. Tell me about Gemini energy, please, for the week ahead. This reading is always going to be for the week ahead, whenever you find it. Let's take a look here. Gemini, we have the Ten of Swords, something that is coming to a painful end here. Ten of Swords, why do we have the Ten of Swords for Gemini, please? We have the Devil. Ooh, that's some heavy energy, Gemini. Wow. Wow, wow. So we have Capricorn energy here. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. Gemini, I feel as though you feel betrayed in some way. And I'm not exactly sure if this isn't energy that you're dragging in from the past. Because with the Devil here, it feels like an obsessive loop that you're in. An obsessive loop of, I'm just going to get hurt. Why am I agreeing to this? I'm just going to get hurt. Things always come to an end for me. I always get betrayed in these situations. I end up with a broken heart. I end up with a broken mind. I end up being disappointed all the time. The Devil energy is here, and it feels like this is the problem. This is the big deal, right? This is the one casting doubt and scarcity, and you don't have what it takes. It's just going to come to an end. What are you doing? It feels like you're obsessively sort of in a loop. Tell me about the Devil. The Ten of Swords. What do we need to know? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. You will see the word that says more. If you click there, you'll have everything you need to get yourself over to Wizio, where my readings begin at $40. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Somebody here willing to work on it as much as I am. Ooh, we got more swords. Gemini, you're bringing out all the swords today. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, right, in this general reading. We've got the King of Swords. And we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So we should be talking about it, but we're not talking about it. It feels like somebody wants to know if somebody's on their team. Are they really a team player? Because it feels like things are grinding to a halt. It feels like silence has ensued somewhere here, and somebody wants to talk about it because they don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be blindsided. So somebody's showing their King of Swords energy, like I'm the one who's coming in to make the best decision for everybody involved here. I feel like, Gemini, that you feel like it's just a repeat of an old energy, that you're just going to get hurt. You're just going to get hurt again. And I think that's why you've not decided to send a message, why things have kind of ground to a halt. You don't really know where this partnership is right now, but you want to know where the partnership is. But you're not looking at it in cups. We have no cups available here. We are looking at swords and pentacles and fire. Fire that feels like it has stopped everything in its tracks. Why is the Devil here, please? Are you really on my team? It's like the Devil is casting doubt for the Three of Pentacles. Are we really in a partnership here? Is that what this is? Or is it over already? It feels like we're not really sending each other messages anymore. It's like somebody stopped sending or receiving texts. This feels like it is doubt from the past. You may have already been hurt in this respect in the past with another person. We have the Six of Pentacles, the one that flew on the floor. Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Six of Swords, look at that. You need to refocus, my friend. You need to refocus and trust the process. I really do feel, Gemini, that you're pulling in energy from the past into the present. And I think you're basing whatever this is, you're basing whatever decision is about to be made, or whatever decision you're about to be making, head over heart, is something that's based on an old energy. The Four of Wands is here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, with the Devil. It feels like that maybe you've dealt with a situation where you lived with someone or you were married to them, and maybe they had an addiction or they had an obsessive issue with something. And it came to a place of the Six of Pentacles in the reverse where there was no longer any reciprocity, and then you ended up having to move on. With the two sixes here, sixes are like, we get to a place where we need to just refocus and regroup and figure out what this is really what I want. You have so many questions. I have so many questions for you. The thing is I feel like the Devil is controlling, and I feel like you need to let go of control with the Six of Pentacles. You need to let go of control. It's like it feels like an old energy that maybe you left a relationship back there because of someone who was hiding things or doing things obsessively that they weren't supposed to be doing. And it feels like what you're trying to do is not get emotional about this. Tell me about the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, please. Because somebody did betray you in a third party, not a third party, but a three pentacle relationship before, a partnership of some sort. There's 7 and 3, which is 10. It was a long-term relationship. And I feel like it's kind of given you this energy of it's just going to happen again, Elsie. The 7 of Wands are here, and that is holding your ground. I'm not letting you in the door. I'm just going to hold my ground. I'm going to hold you off here. We do have the Star. Somebody's trying to access their the energy that they have within, right? The intuition. Yeah, it feels like somebody here is very serious and wants to go to the next level. But based on what we already know, based on the information that we have, you've been very hurt in the situation before, and you feel like you're being deceived. You're trying to access the gut, right? The Star is here. Is this my wish fulfillment? Because I feel very defensive. If it is my wish fulfillment and my gut is on point, why do I feel so defensive? Because this was a long-term relationship from the past, and right now we're working on a partnership. Should I wait? Should I wait and see? Maybe I shouldn't commit. Should I wait? Tell me about the King of Swords, please. We have Aquarius energy here. We also have, of course, Libra and Gemini energy. Capricorn. Tell me about the King of Swords. What should Gemini do in this situation? I really do feel that you've pulled in some energy from the past, a place where it was chaotic, it was toxic, it was probably you lived with someone or you were married to them, and it feels like you put in all the work, none of it was reciprocal. The King carries a heavy burden, and I feel like the heavy burden is that, maybe there was children that came from this relationship, and I'm not really sure if I want to put my children through this again. 8 of Swords. Yeah, somebody here doesn't know if they want to put their kids through this a second time. Or maybe it's more than a second time. But it feels like somebody is still carrying the burdens, and I think it's you, Gemini, of I've done enough to the kids. Is this something I want to do again? Is it just going to end up in heartbreak? I want to say that there's something that you may not see, that you feel like your hands are tied. You feel that I feel like you're not seeing the situation for what it is, but you're someone who overthinks, of course, Gemini. You're the overthinker, right? And you're someone who overthinks. And I feel like you're overthinking because it's coming down to your child or the children. And you don't want to burden your child by making a wrong decision here. We have the 3 of Swords is bringing up the Strength card. So holding back because I don't know what's going to go on here. If it's going to end up being the same damn thing that went on before. We have the Strength card. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the 5 of Cups. I need to know right now, is this working out or is it not? It's like you want an immediate answer, but back here with the 2 6s, it's saying trust the process. But the only process you're used to is getting hurt. So I feel like you're holding back on making a decision or sending a message, or, it's like this partnership is ground to a halt, or our conversation has, and it's because you're in your head, because you're trying to make decisions that are not only best for you, but are best for possibly some children as well. The Ace of Swords tells me there has to be a conversation about how you're feeling. The Five of Cups tells me that you're feeling in regret about stuff that happened in the past, but we must have a conversation about it. You're holding back, though. You're not the one who is going to open the conversation. Tell me why the Eight of Wands is here in the reverse, please. Tell me why the Eight of Wands is in the reverse, please. Yeah, you don't know. Eight of Wands is in the reverse. That's this energy here. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I have a lot of emotion. I have a lot of romance. It's very romantic. I feel like I'm happy. But what if? It's the what ifs, right? The stuff you can't see in the dark. It's like, is this really the way I see it? It feels like, could it be an illusion? Does this person really love me as much as I love them? Because I feel like you are ready to, get into a relationship that's the Ten of Cups, like maybe buy a house, maybe move some people in, and you're wondering, is this really what I want to do? Because I don't want to get hurt again, and I don't want to hurt my kids. So we have Cancer energy here, Piscean energy as well, Capricorn. I think I've told you Aquarius. Tell me why the moon's here. Two of Swords, the Emperor, and the Four of Swords. So you're carrying it all by yourself right now, Gemini. You're carrying it all by yourself. You know your worth. You know that you're the one that has to step forward and make the conversation. We have 4 and 2 at 6. Six of Swords is up here. You're wondering, do I have to move on? Is this even going to work out? It's like in your mind, it's very chaotic, and you want to maybe go from the chaos to the calm, or can I heal the self and make a decision? But right now you're not. You're not making a decision. This is what is not in the week ahead, but the week further to that. And I want to say that you're wondering if you're settling here. And the Nine of Wands tells me you are the wounded warrior. So you're exhausted from the situations as they happened in the past, and you just keep coming upon situations where you keep getting hurt, Gemini. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that there needs to be some sort of a change. There will be a change, in fact, because that's what the major arcanas are about. So there will be a change. It will be a fortunate change. Things are about to move forward in a fortunate direction. It is divine timing here. It's time for you to look at yourself differently. It feels like you look at yourself as someone who gets taken advantage of, someone who settles, someone who doesn't want to settle, someone who just gets hurt every time I settle. Tell me what the outcome is here. What is the advice for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The Eight of Pentacles. It really does feel like a situation where you really do have to work on the mind, because we have a lot of swords here that are confusing you, confusing the situation, bringing up concerns that may not be real. They may be an illusion. The moon is here. Maybe things aren't as they seem. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. You don't want to rush into anything. You're not open to rushing into anything, because you don't want it to end up like it did before. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the distance here, and I feel as though it's beneficial to you. I want to say all of this change that's here is going to work out in your favor. I want to say with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're in this energy though, right? In the energy of the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Am I settling in a place where I'm just going to become exhausted from fighting yet another battle? This has to change. It's the only way that this is going to be able to work out. I feel like you don't get a resolve this week. I feel like you're stepping up as the Emperor, and you've been coming up as the Emperor in a lot of your reads. And I feel like you're stepping up as the Emperor, that you must heal this. You have to heal this, my friend, or you're never going to be able to move forward. Things are coming at you kind of quickly, I feel, as we go into not the week ahead, but the week after that, the end of the month. And I feel as though you are trying to make a decision that you're up in your head about. You need to speak to someone who can help you make a decision. But the Emperor wouldn't speak to someone that way. Would trust their gut and move forward. So I feel like right now you're stuck, I want to say. You're stuck in this energy of not really communicating. There's no real communication here. The Emperor is the one who is up in their head, right? That's above the Emperor's head. And I feel like the reason that you are holding back is because of the children and your abundance. You might be the person in the relationship that brings all the money, all the abundance, the house, the car, the bank accounts. Yeah. Justice is here, and temperance. Am I going to get justice in keeping what's mine? It's going to be time to step forward soon. You got to make a decision, my friend. Or it could all fall in. Just saying. I'm going to leave it right there for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, Gemini, and I hope this was something you wanted to hear. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Is it something that makes sense to you? Because it never makes sense to me. I'm going to go for now. Talk to you guys soon. Love us. See you later. Bye.